Alright, we got Drewz Viewz here, back for a little Anime Monday, reacting to that anime on Monday. And today, back with Revolutionary Girl Utena herself. Episode 14, The Boys of the Black Rose. And what's going on over there, Eric? What are we thinking about this episode?
The only thing that I'm thinking is Welcome to the Black Parade. So, could be wrong.
The class. Wait, who does that again? The Chemical. Wait, what am I thinking?
Yes.
My Chemical Romance.
Right.
I don't think they were around yet in '96 or '7 or whatever. But what if they cut in the song you love this time that plays like every episode, including last time in the recap app?
Mm-hmm.
What if they did a My Chemical Romance cover this time? Would that improve the song for you?
Yes.
Maybe they retconned it and they'll put them in even.
Yeah, few people know this, but when they recorded Helena in like 2000, 2001, actually they were recording it for this anime from 1995. So I can't wait to hear it.
Is that the name of the record?
One of their songs.
Oh, one of their songs. Okay. Maybe there'll be a Helena character. That's the new duel, or one of the Boys of Black Rose. That's the character name. It could all fit. Yeah, so recap last time, which, not our favorite, of course. Animes love doing this, though. I tend to skip them usually if I'm watching an anime, but...
Well, you'd have missed something this time.
Yeah, because there was some interstitial type things. The framework of the recap episode, Tracing a Path, had the prince and this other guy who was... Well, it told us that it's a real thing, essentially. The prince is trying to get out. The revolution being brought about, egg cracking, all that stuff. He's trying to get free, and then who do we think this other guy is, though, in there? I was even positing it at one point last time that it was like, that it was the prince himself in like a dual kind of, talk to yourself thing.
I like that.
Yeah. But it didn't seem like it went that way. And then with this episode title, like they showed at the end of last episode, what are presumably the Boys of the Black Rose. They showed a Black Rose. This other guy who was doing all the talking last time seems like he's going to be in charge of that, or he's going to be leading that. Mm-hmm. So, what's up?
Also, in the next time on from the last episode, Auntie introduced the guy who was talking all of last episode as her brother.
Oh, okay.
And said that he does not know that she is the Rose Bride.
Huh. All right. I didn't watch the recap myself there.
I thought we were watching it together. Okay.
No, well, we haven't usually been watching these recaps. I've just been like looking ahead to see if there's a posting, but
gotcha.
I try not to watch the recaps. Yeah. So you were probably watching that while I was running my mouth or whatever. Yeah. So I guess that tells us what's gonna happen this time. That guy's gonna get introduced. We'll find out what his name is. Our Auntie's brother. So is he like, she's the Rose Bride? I was gonna say, is he like something too? But you're saying he doesn't know, or claims not to know that she is.
Oh, I think that he's just lied to her about who and what he is. But who's to say, really? Are they living inside that massive Fabergé egg that the prince was sitting on in the last episode? Let's find out.
All right, well, let's find out about the Boys of the Black Rose. Let's do it. I don't know if we've seen this building before.
Well, it's the same kind of architecture, so...
Yeah. Probably on the campus. Is this our boy here?
What's all this, then?
My Black Rose. Soji.
だから最近の学園は静かなんだ。いいことだよ。すべからく学園とは。
I don't know who either of these people are.
Couple bros. Maybe that's their dorm or whatever. They're growing black roses in the basement.
They've got the whole hydra set up to grow black roses in the basement.
Saturday class. That's rough. See, getting stood up at the goal line here. There he goes. Ah.
How have they not spoken about this?
That's what Utena's thinking. I guess they're gonna go see him. So Utena thinks the family is objects also.
はじめまして、大鳥明夫です。いやいや、ようこそいらっしゃいました。妹が友達を紹介してくれたのは、いえ、僕は理事長代行です。
Okay, so the
本当の理事長。
oh, I don't know.
父は明夫さんのことをとても気に入って卒業したらすぐにでも式を挙げるつもりなんです。
議長室がこんな風になってるなんて知りませんでした。
本当は空を見て過ごし
なんですね。
もう普通じゃないくらいからうちの養子になったんだなんて陰口を言われてるくらいなん。
Do they?
It's an interesting thing for them to say.
望遠鏡から覗くと見慣れた
のこともたまには思い出してね。
彗星を見つけたら君
なんだこと。
僕はここに来て間もないけれど、この学園の生徒はみんな自由だ。争いがない。
I don't know if you're looking closely.
となんて怒らないわよ。ねえ、私はあなたの本当のお姉さんに。
はい。いや、ありがとう三影くん。君の論文のおかげだ。我々の。
That's the one guy from the beginning.
あれは先生の論文でしょ。でね、君に食べてもらえと聞かないんだ。そしてすまない。少ないがこれを収めてほしいんだ。お気遣いは無用です。お願いすることもあるでしょう。その時こそよろしく。
He has a photo of the brother on the desk there, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a secret society type thing. Classic exposition talk in anime. Even great professors such as we can't do this. Oh, Mickey is there.
僕は三影先輩のゼミにはふさわしく。
優秀な知性こそまさに僕のも。君がそういうのなら仕方ない。気が変わったら言ってくれ。後悔させないから。
So like.
に迷惑がかかるようなことは知られたくないんです。バラの花嫁や血統。
He definitely knows.
秘密は伏せといた方がいい。店長先輩。
Were you about to say that?
ミッキー。どうも。
I don't understand the position of the Black Rose Society in all of this.
そうですか。理事長にね。
And why we're just finding out about them now, you know?
お休みなのにお勉強あるのも知らなかったよ。
I mean, the brother must be involved with it, obviously. He's another part of this whole thing.
昔ここで100人の
Pulling
少年が
some
イケメンにな
strings.
ったそうで。
いや、バラの花嫁になる資格があるそうだよ。
それを言うなら花婿。
君は花嫁の方が似合ってるよ。
Okay, more gender bending type
必ず
stuff.
君を本物のバラの秘密を僕らのものにするんだ。
先輩がそう言うなら。
大丈夫。僕ら
I thought it was the brother on the
天井
desk, but maybe there's a photo of
姫の
this guy
安心を
actually.
そして殺さなければ。
リストが必要だね。
Also, did you miss the part about how 100 boys were buried alive in that building at some point?
Oh, I did. Is that what they said in the
Yes.
subtitle?
いるんですが。
Do they really need one on every chair?
後頭部。
She's only in high school still?
をしたらすぐに結婚する理事長である父が勧めてくれましたくて子供っぽいところもあるけど大人で温かく見守っていてくれているんだけど心の底からそう思うんです。
深く
には妹がいてその妹が私が大事にしていたスカをありがとうって言ってそれでメガネを吹き出しちゃったんです。でそれはメガネ拭きじゃないのよって言ってこっちを見てただ笑ってた。そのままでだってまる
Yeah,
で
you
宇
get
宙
it.
人みたいだったから。
They wouldn't have used that word alien in the translation if I
There's a
feel.
lot of alien motif
これ以
in
上
the
あの子
last
の前で
in the
笑っていら
recap
れる
too.
自信がありません。これでも好きになろうと
What is this interview thing right now? Like, where is she? You're gonna try to pit her against the Anthe, it looks like, and because he wants his boyfriend or whatever it is to be their best friend.
What the fuck?
So are all the dead boys the ones who died in a duel or something?
選ばれたんだから新たな心臓、新たな命だ。世界の果てに咲き誇るバラ。
Oh wow.
面白いことないかな。土曜日にパーティー劇的な何かよ。シュッシュッシュッってうちのがなんかあっと驚くような。
Okay, they're blending in the great chorus with
人より早いね。お姉ちゃん混ぜてるから。
what they did for a second. Utena was still seeing.
どうします？この親知らず。抜けば？
So is she about to duel the Anthe's sister-in-law here, I guess?
Yeah.
And they put the black rose like in her, it looks like.
Yeah.
This episode is definitely opening the world up more.
Yeah, I also like how creepy it was when they were in the, you know, mausoleum.
Now, it looks like what we figured we'd have a My Chemical Romance retcon in here. It hasn't happened this episode, but I'm not willing to rate it out.
Not this time. Not this time. They have re-recorded this same song, though. With adult
When I
voices.
was a young prince, they told me to go into the castle.
Yeah, they've definitely re-recorded this. The chorus, the soprano voices, like, are not overpowering everything, and there's a tenor who's really feeling himself.
Now, how is it, from everything we've seen in the duels, it's not changing who the Rose Bride is, though, right, so far, so how is this gonna work?
Mm-hmm.
These representing all the dead guys.
Mm-hmm.
黒バラにかけて誓う。決闘を勝ち抜き、バラの花嫁にしよう。かなえさん。かなえさんじゃありません。これが私の本だ、もう一人の私。この黒バラのある限りから嘘の私を演じなく。
In the depths of hell, there's good and evil too.
もっと本気出してかかって決闘を勝ち抜いてバラの花嫁にし。そう、よくわかったよ。何？
Flawless victory. Is that her just there?
世界の果てが期待するだけのことはある。心を凍結させて作っただけでないな。
じゃあこれから外出しますので。ああ、今日は鬼姫宮。その後、かなえさんの具合はどう？元気で。よかった。彼女何も覚えていないの？はい。決闘前のことは全く。君のお姉さんになる人に怪我させちゃって申し訳なく思って。ありがとう。引き止めて悪かった。いたんだ。お前は一緒に行かないの？
うん。
で、安心。
The brother is rocking a very 90s ponytail.
Mm-hmm.
1週間寂しかったかい。
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, let's not watch the next time on part.
The first comment on this video that we just watched says, "Bet Utena hates walking up all those goddamn stairs every time she has to duel." So thank you to Mars Wells from 2 years ago for making my day.
A couple more comments down, I'm seeing someone says, the fact that Utena thinks Anthe is so weird for her to ask if the projector was her brother.
Fair.
Well, anyway, so Anthe was lying to Utena there, saying that what's her name was fine, Kane.
Yes.
Because she wasn't there when... I was unclear for a second. I mean, it looked like he was throwing her into the thing like everyone else.
Well...
And then she wasn't there at the end, you know, when Anthe showed up.
That was one of those, like, mortuary drawers, right?
Yeah.
And I think in there was the body of one of the 100 duelists that were buried alive in that house. Off of whose finger he took the ring that made Kate... What's her name?
Kane, K-A-N-A-E.
Who made her a duelist.
So that wasn't her he was throwing it.
I don't think he incinerated her body, but also when the man in the purple suit, who wanted to be the new Rose Bride, or who they wanted to be the man in the purple hair wanted to be the new Rose Bride, when he gave her like the black rose, I got the very distinct impression that he stabbed her in the heart with it, based on what he was saying. Like, this will be your new heart.
Yeah. And she was like screaming, like, ah.
Yeah. I don't know. Also worth pointing out that this new duo that are clearly like villains, or at least adversaries, going to be for a while. One of them has pink hair and one of them has dark skin.
Just like Utena and Anthe.
Yeah.
Good call.
So I don't know what's going on there. Great episode. Real curveball. It's not giving us any time to get our footing in this story, and just keeps throwing new stuff at us, which is crazy that I'm enjoying it.
So how does the brother fit in here? Are you sure that it was the brother? Because he said in the recap last time there. Are you sure that brother was who was in the recap episode last time?
I'm certain when this comes out, if a commenter disagrees, I would love to hear that, because I'm not going to watch it again.
Why does Anthe think that he doesn't know anything that's going on? That's interesting. And how did she become the Rose Bride then? If we find out it can be killed, was someone else killed and she was made it? Because like, it seems like the other guy's plan is to do that.
Good catch. It does seem like that's exactly the situation, right?
Yeah. Well, we don't know what those two guys are, like the Bizarro, Anthe and Utena. We don't know what their names are, right?
Nah, I don't think so.
Must have said at least the one guy when the professors were talking about him. But so he was like writing stuff for these professors, like their papers or books or something, and they're trying to bribe him. But he was like, I don't want whatever bribe. I'll ask a favor someday. So that seems ominous. He was also trying to get Mickey involved, like, because he's smart, I guess. He wants him on their side.
Also, the guy in the pink hair, his name is Soji, I think.
Ah, that is right. I do remember that now. Yeah, Soji. So he's some kind of arch villain type guy. So he has like he's like in charge of this Black Rose stuff.
Which is an entire like third party in this dual thing system that we had no idea existed until just now.
Yeah, but End of the World is still involved here with them too, right? Is that? Yeah. Toga, they said something about him being like absent for a while, or he's like lying low or something, I guess.
Yeah. Which is weird, because like when you're defeated in a duel, you don't just have to go away. But we haven't seen Nanami, Toga, or Saionji since their last duel.
We saw Saionji after his final duel, but then he got kicked out because of what Toga did, set up. Remember?
That's right.
So we saw him leaving school. Nanami, I'm presuming we just haven't checked it. Yeah, she's just whatever. But yeah, it's Toga. It's just going to come down to all the student council to work together against, like, with Utena or something against these Black Rose people, maybe.
Yeah, right.
because it seemed like Jury was already coming around on Utena in the fight against Toga.
Because, like, if I know anything about anime, the power of friendship will allow them at some point to surmount insurmountable odds here. Like, I don't know, 100 duelist corpses, or whatever.
The decks or whatever, when she won, like, all, like, went together, kind of. That was cool.
I was just like, maybe it's just because, like, I watched, like, half of the things that I watch, and, like, you know that I keep a list. Half the things I've watched this year are horror movies, but, like, I really love this episode, and it was, like, giving me really creepy... Yeah.
And by the way, that's that's lower than normal horror rate for you, right? Usually it's like 80%.
Half is, I'm doing a good job this year.
No, I agree with you. I think this was definitely one of the best episodes yet, because it still gave us a lot to wonder about, but it like I was kind of saying, Darren, like, more world building. It opened up the world more. I like now wondering about this stuff, because we got a little bit, we knew what it was so far up to this point, the dueling system, as much as they're going to tell us, but now there's more things to consider here. The mystery deepens when they do tell us some things, or despite us knowing a little bit more about it now. And then what do we think was going on at the end with Anthea and her brother there? Like, what were they about to do?
Look at the stars.
Yeah.
I don't think it was real Nanami hours out there.
No, I'm not.
That's what you're asking. Yeah, they were using that planetary projector for some reason.
And Choo Choo at the end was like, there's something about that, because he didn't want to go with her Anthea.
Mm-hmm.
He was giving it a look to Utena, like he knows something's going on. Right? I feel like.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Well, I'm pretty excited for the next episode now. Let's go ahead and look at that. It's going to be called episode 15.
Oh, well, I don't have it right here.
Why is it not
Usually
loading up
it.
next on my thing?
I've got it.
Okay,
the landscape framed by Kozue, whatever that is.
Landscape framed by Coastway?
Kozue, looks like a name.
Kozue, okay. Is that one of the people? Is that like the other guy whose name we don't know? Maybe.
Good question.
What was the brother's name, by the way?
Good question.
Alright, well, we'll find this out in due time. But yeah, go ahead and subscribe to the channel here if you're not already and you enjoy these. Keep the comments coming. I will definitely read them next record before Kazue time or whatever that episode is. So looking forward to seeing what people think. And yeah, until then, us boys will be up on out of here. Peace.